Hi, it's Susan Short with FBTV, and have we got a fantastic show for you today. We are here with Angela Ligon at her fantastic art gallery in Sarasota. She's going to give us a tour of some of the amazing artists that she represents. So let's take a look. It's going to be a fantastic show. So Angela, thank you so much for giving us a tour of your gallery. Can you tell us and the audience a little bit about the gallery, the concept, and the artists that you have here?
Sure. Ligon Fine Art has been in Sarasota for 8 years. I represent local artists. Each of the artists live in Florida, but hail from all over the world.
Great.
We have a variety of mediums and specialties, abstracts, contemporary artwork.
Great, and what do we have behind us? Because this really caught my eye.
Okay.
This and that, yeah.
So this is Nancy Siebert. Nancy Siebert is actually in Naples, Florida. She's in her early 80s and has been painting since she was very young. She actually taught art, and this is mixed media. What she does is she likes to collect found objects and sands from all of her favorite beaches, and she implements those into her pieces.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, they're very dynamic actually, and
It's a lot of energy.
It does.
But it's positive energy.
Lots of happy movement.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So I can't wait to see the tour of the other artists that you have here.
Thank you. So this is a piece by Joseph Batko, and Joseph Batko is actually the artist whose studio this is that we collaborate in the space. Joseph Batko is a professional soccer referee from all over the globe, and he likes to paint. That's his passion, and so he does, of course, this fluid motion, lots of bright, vibrant color, large sizes, and he loves to do things that are reminiscent of the greats and the classics in music. Yeah. This is Nancy Anatelli, and Nancy Anatelli is actually out of Naples, Florida. This is a piece that is stamped, and it has taken her a lot of time to get all of those colors and the movement into this piece. It kind of captivates you, kind of pulls you in. It's supposed to be Klimt-inspired piece as well. Yeah. This is Anna Rack. Anna Rack is out of Naples, Florida too. And this particular piece is very interesting to me because she has a lot of pieces with a lot of movement. Anna Rack is actually a classically trained pianist. And whenever she started to hurt from arthritis, she needed a way to express herself in her music. And so what she started to do was she'd turn on her favorites and she would paint to the art, or to the music. And so each of these pieces is reminiscent of a note and a melody and a rhythm of the music. And I've asked her going forward to write the name of the composition that she was listening to while she was painting the piece on the back of the piece so that you can put it in your space. And it's quite interesting because when you put Anna Rack's pieces in your space and you walk throughout the space and you're listening to a composition, you actually start to see the art move with the music. Wow. Yeah. So this is a piece by Mary McGuire. Mary McGuire is in Sarasota, Florida. And one thing I love about her is she has these brush strokes where she can bring in movement, color, or the lack of color, and it just shows the shading and the variations and the shape of the beauty of the female figure. She captures the feminine essence in each of her pieces. Okay, so this is Gisela Miller, and Gisela Miller is from Naples, Florida, and she's actually a German artist, but a German-American artist. She has been painting for over 50 years. All of her pieces are reminiscent of travel, music, love, romance, and just as with this piece here. So this is a piece by local artist, Sarasota. Gudrun Newman is her name. And Gudrun Newman's actually from Iceland, and she graduated from Ringling College. She owned an art gallery in downtown Sarasota for many years, Palm Art Gallery. And then she retired and decided that she wanted to paint for the rest of her life, and that's kind of where we met. This is one of her many pieces. She's known for these really beautiful shadowy figures, contemplative figures. This is one of her pieces that's a little bit more unusual because of the poppies and the breeze, the meadow. I love the way that she translates the piece. She brings in both the blacks and the whites. It's just a hint of color, emphasizing wind and movement and beach town. So these are pieces by Adam Batko. He is the son of my artist, Joseph Batko. Adam is 17 years old and has been painting since, probably 3 or 4 years, maybe even earlier than that. He's had recognition from many organizations, including Disney, including Nike, has had opportunities for marketing and his artwork being printed by them. He is here in Sarasota, and he has a plethora of pieces with many different disciplines and media. So this is a piece by Martin Verreau, and Martin Verreau is from Transylvania. He actually lives in Florida and he lives in California. He hand sculpts his pieces. These are made of Carrara marble from Carrara, Italy. He actually goes out to the Carrara enclave and he looks at the marbles early in the morning to see the light and how it goes through the rock and the veining so that he can find a piece that will perfectly translate into the piece that he's actually planning to make. But what he does is he takes a huge block that's probably 3 times the size of this pedestal here, and he writes and draws on it the figure that he's planning to draw. He uses a chainsaw and he cuts it down, and then he does the fine tuning with the rest of his tools. He actually has a piece at the Ave Maria institution, the university. It's above that, and it's in limestone. And he has a huge sculpture that's in Dallas, Texas, at the Bass Performance Center as well.
Thank you so much for giving us a tour of the gallery and your fabulous artists. I have to ask you, how do you curate? What makes you decide on who you're going to represent? Or is it calling? What is it?
Well, I have to say that selling art is definitely a calling, and it's a feeling. I mean, art is translated through feeling. It's all just a transference of feelings. Whenever an artist walks in and I see their portfolio, there's just a gut feeling, I love this work. I will give my time, my energy, my power, my effort, my money to help this artist sell their work and spread the love that they're spreading through their works. So it's just kind of a connection, you fall in love with somebody, you fall in love with their work.
Absolutely. So how can we find you? Give us the Facebook website, all of your details.
So you can find me at ligonfineart.com. You can also find me at Ligon Fine Art on Instagram and on TikTok. And we have events at the Siesta Westfield Mall. We have events in Dunedin, Florida. We have events at Echelon Gallery in Clearwater, Florida. And so just kind of watch us online. We'll post, we will readily post our events as they're coming up months in advance and let you guys kind of know what we're planning to do, what creative events we're going to bring to you. We do bring art out to your home, so if there are pieces that you see in the collection online, especially that you're interested in, give us a call because we'll bring the pieces to you, we'll go through the whole portfolio, and we'll tailor it to you and your space.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is a great episode with Angela Ligon Fine Art. It's Susan Short with FBTV. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. We'll see you next time.